are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So back down to fucking Thai kickboxing and jiu-jitsu today. And I tell you what, for the first time in my entire life, I feel like an old cunt. Or an old cunt. Not an old cunt, just an old cunt. Like, I've never looked at young people before and gone, I can't do that. Like watching a young fella get up off the ground without having to roll onto his stomach and fucking get up using all four fucking limbs. You know what I mean? Like, I've never looked at young people and gone, I'm older now. I've just lost the ability to do some of the things young people can do. Until today. Today, I realized I'm pretty much borderline one of the old cunts there now. I'm like balding, especially when I sweat. When I sweat, my hair clumps into one fucking entity. Not so much one entity, but like my hair's clumped together in like groups of 20, and there's about 30 groups. So there's a lot of skull when you're looking at my head when I'm fucking sweating. But I fucking always had kind of quick hands, pretty decent reflexes and shit like that. And today I realized I don't have that anymore. I'm just a slow old cunt. That's it. Just slow and fucking old. Like, I'm trying to pop the jab out there and it's just not going any faster. No matter what I do, it's just lumbering out there. By the time it hits the fucking target, I've taken 8 to the head. I can't bring it back in fast either. So I throw the jab out there, takes a minute and a half to get to the target, and then it just stays out there. So I'm copping like roundhouses, hooks, headbutts. There's a lot of stuff happening in the time it takes me to start the jab and when it finishes. So that was a brutal realization today that fucking my youth is officially over. I mean, my youth was over like 7 or 8 years ago, but I didn't believe it was over. I was still deluding myself. 7 years of delusion. But now it's officially over. My birthday's coming up in like a month as well, so it makes sense. I tell you what else I got for the first time ever. This has never happened to me before. But we're down there training. We're doing the kickboxing thing. And you're meant to pair up. And the young dudes just look at me now. Don't even pretend to head towards me. They just, they look at me and they're like, no, I would like a challenge. I'm going to partner with someone else. Let the old cunts go together. And I'm looking at the old cunts going, I don't want to fucking go with these guys. These guys fucking suck. And when I mean, and when I say fucking old guys, I mean guys my age or slightly younger. It's over. It's finally over. My youth is over. I'm now an adult. I'm now easing into the twilight of my fucking life. I did not like that at all, especially that fucking young cunt. There was like a young cunt there and we got thrown together for a minute and he sort of like slumped his shoulders like, oh, do I have to do I have to go with this old cunt? Oh, God, I came down here to get better, not worse. It's like, fuck you, you young cunt. You might be physically fucking more capable, more nimble, stronger, faster, but you can't teach what I have. Fucking wisdom. Wisdom comes with time and experience. There's nothing you can do to substitute for that. So when you're fucking stretching, when you're doing the fucking splits, I'll come in, cricket bat to the side of the head. That's how you, that's how you fucking win a fight. I wonder if I can reverse this aging process a little bit. I've stopped taking metformin. I'm going back on the metformin. I need to exercise a little bit more. I tell you what, when you're in the middle of like a depression episode, you're like, how am I ever going to get out of this? This depression is so deep. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. How could I possibly claw my way out of this? How about you try this? Fucking eat a vegetable. Just eat a vegetable. Just eat a fucking broccoli floret or whatever. go meditate, sit in silence for fucking 10 minutes. Then after that, move your body, do a little bit of exercise, wear yourself out so you can get some sleep. How about try some sleep, get a good night's sleep, and then also stop taking fucking drugs. Stop taking drugs and drinking every day. I just don't know how I can get myself out of this depression. I refuse to exercise. I'm eating McDonald's every day because I'm so hungover from drinking all night the night before. I'm on Dexies and cocaine to get me through work. And I haven't let my mind rest for fucking 10 years because I'm scrolling on the fucking phone. How can I possibly break the chains of this depression? When you break it down, everything is quite simple. I'm like 2 days into exercising and meditation, and I already feel like 80 to 90% better than I did 3 days ago. Seriously. That should be a lesson to everyone out there as well. You can turn shit around so fucking quickly as long as you do the things you need to do. When people say, how am I going to get out of this fucking rut I'm in? What they're really saying is, how can I continue doing all the bullshit that I'm doing and feel good at the same time? How can I continue drinking, taking drugs, eating fast food, smoking, not sleeping, and not moving? How can I continue doing this and feel good at the same time? That is the fucking code we're really trying to unlock. How can I not do any work at all on myself, at all, ever, and still feel like I'm achieving? Fuck, if someone had the answer to that question, I would be the first one fucking on board. Look, this is all you have to do to be happy for the rest of your life. Nothing. I think that's what the positivity movement tried to do, is just like ignore all the problems and just think positive. I can't feel my toes because I eat a liter of ice cream a day and chain smoke, but big is beautiful. I was thinking about exercising and meditating, but then someone suggested I just take lithium. So now I'm on lith. The problem is when you're in a rut, it's actually fucking hard to see how anything's going to fucking help it. You just have to take it on faith. You just have to go, fuck it. I'm going to run to the end of the street and I'm just going to force down this fucking kimchi. And that's your start, and you just fucking build on top of that. I also did a gig last night, and I can tell you this right now, I could not have thought of anything I wanted to do less than stand-up comedy last night. But I knew if I fucking didn't do a gig last night that I could fucking take a break for like a fucking another month or two. And then all the gains I got from fucking eating shit in Edinburgh would have gone to nothing. I had a fucking good gig last night. Tough crowd, good gig. I need to write some new fucking material, but it was a good gig and I'm glad I fucking got out there. My God, I did not want to fucking go on stage last night. But I did, and you know, when you do the things you don't want to do, when you force yourself to fucking do them, the rewards are fucking aplenty. Anyway, this old cunt, has had enough for today, so that'll fucking do it. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around with your friends and fucking add me on social media. Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you the fuck later.